Today, the old school cocktail with spirits and brands that are older than your mom. All of them. Unless you're already old.
All your mothers?
Yeah. I mean, maybe if you're like, say, 60, your mom might still be alive and maybe survive through the time of Tuaca. This episode is sponsored by Stefan, Joseph, Linda, Ray, and Amy, and many others. Thanks for supporting the show. You can show your support by donating at everydaydrinkers.com/donate. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're creating the old school cocktail. Recipe was submitted by Kyle. And why do I like Kyle better than everybody else that watches? No, I'm just kidding. Kyle subscribes to our donation system. So we get money from Kyle every month, which means not only, and Kyle is the one who convinced me to buy, what the hell did I buy with Kyle told me to, oh, I haven't bought it yet, never mind. He's working on convincing me to buy something, a brand that I had asked him about. A passion fruit liqueur.
We weren't looking for that last night, though.
So me and Kyle probably fund drinkupnewyork.com. We both buy a lot there. And he helps fund me, which then in turn funds some of this crazy stuff like my Pisco. So, old school cocktail. I believe Kyle created this for a reason. The reason it's called old school is it has Senior Curacao. Senior Curacao is a liqueur since 1896, so probably older than your mom. Brandy, 12th century.
I'm thinking hang up on people's moms.
I'm thinking everybody's mom's dead if they've been born in the 12th century. Tuaca, 1938. And it's probably listed on here because everybody usually talks about it.
You're running out of there.
From Tuscany, yeah. I am. Well, luckily I only need an ounce, and I'm good there, but I will have to buy some more Tuaca. I think they redid their label. Drambuie. This, Drambuie, I wrote it down so I know. Drambuie is 1893. Pretty old. 7-Up, 1924. Again, my grandmother would have been older, but she passed, so she doesn't count anymore. I don't know. There's probably people that are alive from 1929, I'm sure. Angostura Bitters. This is 1824. Was used as a remedy for anything in colds. It was like an herbal thing, like witch doctor type stuff. I started rolling with it at some point. It does have herbal remedy manifestations, but I just started going with the witch doctor thing. I don't really know if that's true. That is why it's old school. Everything on this table that is part of this recipe was designed a long time ago. So when we combine them together, the only logical explanation is it's old.
Ancient.
So
Dinosaurs.
you probably want to know the measures. Tuaca and Brandy, we'll do these two first. These are an ounce. The Senior and the Drambuie, a half ounce. 4 ounces of 7-Up, which I hope we have in there. Yes, that's 8, so half that thing.
Are these the brands he used?
You have to use these brands. Because if you don't, then it's not old school anymore. Because if I used Arrow.
You don't think another...
No! Arrow was probably invented like last year.
I don't think so.
No, probably not. But, you know, it might not be old. I guess if you could find old cocktails, you know what? I'm going super old school, and I'm gonna stir this one because there's no juices anyway. So whatever, right? I guess we should probably put it in a glass. What should we put this in? Oh, I know. Just throw that in Colin's glass. What's that? Yeah. All right.
This is gonna be weird.
Yeah, I was actually making this cocktail
bright blue
because I thought it was a neat idea. No idea what it's going to taste like.
Oh, green.
No, it's because the amber color really changes it up. Drambuie is a scotch with a... It's kind of like, if you could imagine what would happen if scotch... Scotch, it's like the southern comfort of scotch. So the only way I could describe it. It could be
good, but it's weird.
It is. It's got one of those flavors that you just don't get from a lot of other things. Which is nice, because if you're a spirit brand, and you could say, dude, nobody else has anything like this. That sounds pretty good. Some ice. This could end up with a weird color to it. 2. Oh, I'm glad I used a Collins for this. Because there's a lot of drink here. I'm actually starting to think this is gonna hurt you. like seriously hurt you. Like there's a lot of alcohol here. Still taking a while to get to temperature. There we go. Get that water dilution in there. All right. Let that sit for a second. Ah! Hey, I got a question. I'm going to ask it before the end. Question of the day. What was the first alcohol, not beer, that doesn't count, spirit, like this type of alcohol, hard alcohol. I'll go with hard alcohol. I don't like the word hard alcohol because it sounds like too college kid. Like you're hard alcohol.
Anyway, why don't you just ask a question?
Oh yeah. So, what was your first alcohol that you had? Hard alcohol. Not beer and wine.
Now you don't like it anymore.
No, that happens, but no. For me, that'd probably be Yukon. I don't know if I like Yukon, but oh, look at that. That is sexy.
That's a weird green.
If I had to garnish this with something, thinking about it now.
Only cherry.
You think of cherry? I was thinking of lime. I'm a lemon.
No, I like
lemon.
the red with the green.
Wait a minute.
Totally.
Doing it. I don't have anything to stick it on, so this sucker's going right in. Oh yeah, I'm keeping the stem on this baby. Oh, you can get a little bit of the red. Hold on. What year was this made? Market Basket. More for your dollar. I don't really know.
We probably didn't buy those.
Market Basket's
We
been
don't
around
shop
for a
at
while.
Market Basket.
That's true. Somebody mother brought those over. We only buy like brand name
Your mother
stuff.
probably did.
Yeah, we don't buy generics.
No, we don't shop at Market Basket.
That too. So the color is a really, really neat, and you'd have to create this at home to see this, but I can't even, it's like is it teal? Green?
Kind of,
I
I
don't
guess.
know, but it's
a
clear.
neat color green.
It's a clear green. You don't see that
It's
often.
almost like an emerald green.
You probably
like a
would
ring,
lose.
if you had an emerald ring.
That's
It
true.
would look like that.
Yeah, because it would have that clear crystal
Yeah.
thing. And you're going to lose that if you shake this. People ask, why do you shake, why do you stir, besides the need of juice? Juice typically makes things opaque, so it doesn't matter. But you're supposed to shake it. But this is what happens when you don't shake it. You get something that looks sexy in a different way. I'm sure it would still be cool, but this is different. And different sometimes is itself cool. Unless you're goth, because everybody's doing that. Doesn't have a lot of smell to it. Ooh. Whoa! At first I thought citrus soda, 7-Up would come to mind. Then this is a roller coaster of flavors. It goes all over the place. It starts with that citrus sweetness. Then I'm like, wow, how much Curacao did I really use? A half ounce in this thing, and you get that orange zest. And then it like takes this weird turn. And the orange zest is probably because Tuaca is, you get your orange out of the senior. This brings a little vanilla action. The brandy in the finish. Brandy and Drambuie come in last. The Drambuie, like we were saying, its unique flavor profile that it brings to the drink twists up right at the end. So you're like, oh, this is a citrus drink. What the heck just happened to my face? In a good way. Not like somebody punched you, but in a neat way. We use the Angostura, but I'm sure with many other recipes, you lose it if you don't put it in. But when you put it in, it blends so well, you're not getting that specific taste. I'm not drinking this going, whoa, there's a lot of bitters in here. I'm just going, whoa, this is really a neat little cocktail. That's the old school cocktail. It uses a lot of old brands to make a new taste that it has some really great flavor and uniqueness. Not sweet, not sour, no juices at all. It will hurt you, and it's nice and light. Refreshing. Thank you, Kyle. And thank you again for your donations and everybody else that donates. I got to change out my intro to get some new names in there. And everybody thinks it says that every gay drinkers and not everyday drinkers. I've been getting that for so long. I'm going to have to listen to it like 5 times next time. Because I didn't say every gay drinkers. I didn't. See?
Maybe you did.
See what happens? I get angry.
You just like those everyday drinkers.
Exactly. Kyle, I appreciate it. Everydaydrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.